Just one more month and this little one will be born. Then you'll finally meet your father and me.
Irene Parker, wife of Cosmos Parker, the only daughter of the Duke Russell family. One of her trusted maids came in with a plate of dessert. Seeing you so happy brings me joy too, my lady. This is a special dessert made by the young master for you since you have such a sweet tooth.
Judging by its appearance, it seems Cosmos made them himself. I guess he's more accustomed to wielding a sword than a cooking tool. Little one, your father and I are so excited to finally meet you. We already love you so much.
Another maid barged in with urgency, interrupting the beautiful moment. Lady Irene, something terrible has happened. Duke Russell had been accused of treason and sentenced to death. The pastry fell on the floor upon the news.
What did you say? My father, who dedicated his life to the kingdom, is suddenly being accused of treason.
Irene hunched over, grabbing her stomach in pain. Please calm down, this could harm your health. Let me go confirm this, my lady. Irene pushed her maid, refusing to believe the news.
No, I will go myself.
Another maid came in again with another piece of bad news. Lady Irene, we have urgent news about Duchess Russell.
What happened to my mother? Please tell me now.
The maid replied. It seems she was overwhelmed after hearing the news about her husband. And in the end, she followed him to the afterlife. Irene collapsed to the floor in disbelief, blood seeping out under her dress. A sign of a miscarriage.
No, this can't be. How could this happen?
The rest of the maid, aside from Irene's trusted maid, watched with a sinister smile. My lady, call a doctor. Her ladyship looks unwell. Get her to the bed at once. Inform the young master, too. Her condition is unstable. A natural birth will be difficult at this point, so we'll need to perform a C-section. Prepare for the delivery immediately.
Cosmos, where are you? I just lost both my parents. I can't lose this baby too.
Lord Cosmos has arrived.
Cosmos, please. I don't care what happens to me as long as this baby.
She reached out to Cosmos, grabbing his hand. But with a fling of his arms, he sent her flying.
Tell everyone that Irene had fallen ill and unfortunately suffered a miscarriage.
Cosmos, the husband I love. How could you used to be so kind? How could you give up on this baby? What are you saying, Cosmos? This baby is still alive. Please save it, you are the only one who can, right?
Irene, at first, I thought you were pure and innocent. But you turned out to be nothing more than a foolish woman.
Irene's eyes widened in shock.
Wait. Weren't you looking forward to the baby? You even made me dessert, so why? Then why did you marry me?
Irene, to be honest, I never wanted you to have that child. You were just an ornament to me.
Blinded by love all this time, she reached out, trying to connect with the man she thought she knew. But as a pregnant woman, she was slow. She fell to the floor, desperation fueling her as she crawled towards him.
Wait. Don't go, Cosmos. Why is this happening to me? Tell me why.
A figure stepped forward, a malicious grin spreading across her face.
You want to know why? It is because you're a descendant of the Russell family. But you won't be alone in death. At least in the afterlife you won't be lonely.
Vivian, why are you here? And what did you just say?
Vivian Vincent, the daughter of Duke Vincent, continued with a smile of greed and scorn.
Your father collaborated with the Kingdom of Westaria to assassinate the king. And your mother, unable to bear the truth, followed him. Let me tell you something. All of this was part of our plan, including your marriage. Yes, are you just realizing that now? Cosmos loves me, not you. You were just a pawn to move your father's army. Our objective is complete. You and the Russell family are no longer useful.
Irene's trusted maid came rushing in after she was sent on an errand by the handmaid. She stepped onto the battlefield. My lady, how could you treat Lady Irene like this? Don't you feel the slightest bit of guilt? But with a swift motion, Cosmos drew his sword, and in an instant, the maid ceased to exist in this world, leaving Irene in horror.
I truly loved and admired you, but you destroyed everything so easily. Even if it's too late now, if there's anything I regret in this life, it's marrying you.
Arrest that woman.
Cosmos commanded.
I won't let this happen.
Step aside. It's a trap, the soldiers cried out. On her wrist was an assassin-style bracelet, which shot a poison needle straight into Vivian's neck.
That was a special poison needle. There is no cure for it. Even if it costs me my life for the sake of my parents and this unborn child. I'll take all of you down with me.
Please, Cosmos. It hurts so much.
Vivian gasped, clutching her neck. Irene raised a dagger to her neck.
Cosmos Parker, I curse you. Forever, so that you can never love anyone again. Am I dead? If I could redo everything, I would never die such a pitiful death again.
End of chapter 1.